Hey, Manaka. Yes, what is it? Didn't you tell me that you have a job? Are you taking some time off? Maybe you should go back to work. You were asking about my job? I'm actually working. No, I don't think you're going to fool me like that. You don't even go to work. You're just always on your laptop. Oh, it might look like I'm just playing around on my laptop, but I actually work remotely. Remotely? My name is Manaka Yamashita. I'm 38 and I'm a small business owner who runs a media website for women who have a job while they live a married life. I met my husband Makoto 15 years ago. I thought I'd live happily ever after, but I'd like to tell you about a tragedy that happened to me. Going back to 15 years ago, I met Makoto at my previous job when I worked for a company. Makoto was hired around the same time I was hired, and he was the type of man who would be willing to lend a helping hand to anyone who could use some help.
Monica, how's the documents going? Will you be able to get it ready on time?
Yep, it's going well. But it's a little exhausting to handle this many documents.
You're right. This is a lot of documents. You've been assigned to a challenging team.
I know, it's ridiculous. I don't think I can go drink with my colleagues today. Tell everyone I say hi, but I'm going to stay and finish everything up.
What are you talking about? I can't possibly go drink with my colleague is suffering like this.
Really?
I'll help you out. We'll finish in half the time if two of us work together.
That's right, but you've been busy with a different project. I feel bad.
It's okay. Things are stable for me right now.
But...
If you got time to be saying that, let's finish it up quickly and go grab some drinks. Everyone's been looking forward to have you join.
Makoto, you're such a kind person. I feel like I'm falling in love with him. That's how we got close to each other, and we started our relationship. Makoto was a very respectful person and the best partner I could have ever met. One night, we went to a high-end restaurant. Hey, Makoto, are you sure about this? This place looks expensive.
Don't worry about it. Isn't it nice to have a dinner at a nice restaurant like this once in a while? It could be romantic.
You're right. I'm very excited since I didn't get to eat at such a high-end restaurant too often. Thanks for bringing me here tonight.
I'm glad you're happy. Look, Monica, there's something I want to talk to you about.
What is it?
There's something I wanted to tell you.
Okay, what is it?
It's been about a year since we met. We met through work. We became friends, and the next moment, I knew you were the most important person to me. I can't stop thinking about you.
Me too.
I was wondering if you want to be with me for the rest of our lives, So,
just say it.
Yes. So, I want you to be my wife. I promise, I'll keep you happy. Will you marry me?
Oh, Makoto.
I promise, I'll always make you smile.
Yes, thank you. I'll be more than happy to be your wife.
All right! Yeah!
Makoto and I got married shortly after. We were living happily for a while, but something happened with Makoto's family a little after we got married. What's the matter, Makoto?
What?
You look like you're concerned about something. You haven't even been eating much. Is everything okay?
Oh, well, there's some stuff going on.
What stuff? What's going on? Is everything okay? Is this something you feel comfortable talking about?
Thanks, yeah. There's actually something to do for me.
Me? What is it?
I told you before I have a sister, right?
Yes, you did. Was her name Lisa?
Yup. It's about Lisa. I'm sorry, but this isn't gonna be a bright story. But Lisa has an incurable disease.
Incurable disease?
Yeah. The illness that she has is recognized as an incurable disease. She's going to have her kidney transplanted.
Transplants can be a huge surgery.
That's right. And unless she gets her kidney transplant as soon as possible, she'll be in a life-threatening condition.
Is that how bad it is?
Yeah. Doctor said things can go wrong any moment.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
We're currently looking for a donor right now. And the only people who could be our donor are either her family members or their spouses.
Family members or their spouses. Okay.
And I was wondering if you can do a huge favor for me. If you don't mind, will you donate your kidney for her?
What? Are you asking me to donate my kidney?
I'm sorry. I know this comes out of a sudden...
You're fine. I'm just not too knowledgeable about what things are going to be like to be a donor.
I'm sure most people don't, but I want you to be assured that you won't be in danger or anything. It's not going to threaten your life or affect your health condition, and you won't end up in trouble.
I see.
So please, no one in the family was a compatible donor for her, and all we could do is look for someone who was compatible. And when it comes to that, you're the only person that we can ask. So please, will you save my sister?
Oh, please. You don't need to be on the ground like that. Get up, Makoto.
I really want to save my sister.
Don't you worry. I already made up my mind.
Really?
If I can help you save your sister's life, I don't have hesitation for this.
Are you sure?
Yes. Makoto, you've always supported me through difficult times. Even when we used to work together too. I'll never forget how kind you were to me.
Oh, Monica.
It's my turn to help you out. If there's anything I can do, I'll be happy to support you. So don't hesitate to ask, okay?
Monica, thank you so much.
That was how I decided to be my sister-in-law Lisa's kidney donor. This was the first time I ever became a donor in my life. I was honestly a little scared, but the surgery went well. Lisa's life was saved. It's been a while since that was over, and my business was starting to be a success. And that was when my husband gave me a suggestion.
Hey, Monica, how's work?
Oh, work? I've been getting a lot of page views for my website, and it's been going well. At this rate, we might even go to a stock market.
I see. You're working remotely, right?
Yep, I don't really go to the office anymore. Besides, I don't have the necessity to commute.
I see.
Why are you asking? You never ask about my work.
Monica, I have a suggestion for you. Will you hear about it?
What is it?
Well, I got transferred to a different department and I'm going on a business trip abroad starting next month.
Business trip abroad? That sounds like a hassle.
That's right. When that happens, I'll be leaving you at home by yourself. And I'm worried.
Okay.
And that's why I came up with this suggestion. How do you feel about living with my mom for a short while?
What? Your mother?
Yup. They live in Nagasaki Prefecture. There's a lot of nature there. I thought it might not be a bad idea to work remotely while you live in the countryside.
I see. You're right. I don't really have a reason to stay in Tokyo. Living in the countryside sounds nice too.
Right? And since my dad passed away 2 years ago, I've been a little worried about Mom and Lisa living on their own in the countryside too. If you feel comfortable, I thought it might be a good idea to have you live there with them. What do you think? Oh, of course, I'm not asking you to live there permanently though. Only until I get settled into my new position and until I get transferred or promoted again.
I see. Huh. Let me think.
I'm not forcing you. If you don't feel comfortable, you don't have to. This was just an idea.
I honestly didn't really know Makoto's mother or sister since I've only met them when we got married. For that reason, I was a little hesitant to move into their house, but I also couldn't just turn down a suggestion without having any other reason. In that case, maybe I can move into your mom's house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, your mother isn't too young anymore. If there's anything I can help with, I'll be happy to help her with things around the house too.
Monica, thank you so much. I used to cause so much trouble to my mom, and I wanted to make up for it.
That's good for you. I'm your wife, and I support how you feel.
This is great. Thank you so much for understanding.
But there's one thing. I have a favor for you and your family.
What is it?
I'm happy that I get to be a part of your family's life, but I want to make sure I have enough time for work. I work remotely, but I am a CEO of a small business.
Oh, don't worry about that. I'll make sure to talk to Mom. Both my mom and Lisa are easygoing, so I don't think they will ever be mean to you. My mom has never scolded me, ever in my life.
That's good to know. I only say that because I don't really know your family.
I understand. If anything happens, you can always talk to me. I'll make sure I handle it from my end.
Okay.
Alright, well, that's it. Thank you so much, Monica.
This was how I decided to live with my in-laws, and this was the biggest turning point in my life. My mother-in-law gave me a warm welcome when I first moved into her house. Welcome, Monica. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be part of your life.
Mom, please take good care of Monica. I have to be on a business trip abroad starting next month. I hope you guys get along.
Of course. I'm excited to have a new family member join us here. Thank you for saying that.
Where's Lisa?
I think she's in her room. I'll go get her. Lisa, say hi to them.
Hello.
Hello, Lisa. I'm glad you're doing better.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, Monica.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure she must be nervous.
She is. She tends to be shy, so that's why she's acting like that. I'm sure she'll open up more as she gets to know you. And I hope you guys get along.
After I greeted Makoto's mother and sister, our lives together in this house had started. With my husband around living together for the first few weeks, my in-laws were relatively soft-spoken, and we were able to get to know each other little by little. After a few weeks, my husband was off on his business trip abroad. Makoto, it's time now.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I'll be leaving you for a little while.
Don't worry, you're doing this for work. Makoto, make sure you take good care of yourself.
Thanks. You too, Mom.
By the way, how long are you going to be gone for?
It's gonna be around 2 months. It could be longer, it could be shorter, depending how quickly we can make progress. I won't know until I start working there.
I see.
Monica, are you worried?
Of course I am. I'm going to miss you too.
Don't worry. I'll come back as soon as I can. You can reach out to me at any time, too. I'm always on your side, Monica, no matter what happens.
Oh, Makoto. It's time for you to go now.
Yeah.
Makoto, stay safe. Text me when you get there, okay?
Sure. You guys all take care of yourself, okay? Bye now.
Makoto left this country for his long-term business trip abroad. Little did I know that this was the start of my living hell with my in-laws. Although I do help with some things around the house, I typically stayed inside my room working remotely, even after I moved into my in-laws' house. I would have a virtual meeting with my team and check the articles that would go on our website. And that was when... Hey, Monica! Yes? What is it? Didn't you tell me that you have a job? Are you taking some time off? Maybe you should get back to work. You're asking about my job? I'm actually working. No, I don't think you're going to fool me like that. You don't even go to work. You're just always on your laptop. Oh, it might look like I'm just playing around on my laptop, but I actually work remotely. Remotely? Yes, I'm currently on my laptop to communicate with my team and checking the articles that go on my company's website. I'm sorry if I made you misunderstand. You can't lie to me! What? You're just playing around on the laptop. There's no way you would be making any income out of it. I told you that I wasn't just playing around. Look, working requires you to work hard physically, and it involves sweating as you make income. What you're doing here is equivalent to being unemployed. Okay. Besides, you don't take care of anything around the house. What? I do take care of my chores. I clean the house, I do laundry, I even cook for all of us too. But you're taking shortcuts for everything you do. In this house, you have to first wipe down the floor. When you cook, you have to have at least 5 items on the table. You can't force me to do that. If that's something you can't do, I'll take care of everything around the house. In return, I need you to pitch into our living expenses. You're going to pay $1,500 a month. $1,500? Isn't that a little too much? If you work remotely and you make income, I'm sure it's something you can afford. I honestly didn't feel that I needed to do as she said, but I just wanted to get this conversation over with so I can get back to work. Okay then, but in exchange, I need to ask you not to cross the line and question my work. I'm not playing around here. I used the power of money to make my mother-in-law understand my job. However, seeing that I was willing to pay if I got threatened, Lisa decided to approach me as if she had forgotten about the fact that I saved her life.
Manaka?
Huh? What is it, Lisa?
Mom told me that you're unemployed.
What? No, that's not true.
Are you by chance cheating on my brother?
What are you even talking about? You're not making any sense.
I've always suspected that something was going on with you. You're unemployed just like me. I've been wondering how you afford to pay my mom $1,500 every month.
Look, Lisa, working remotely is completely normal nowadays. There are different ways for a housewife like me to work without commuting to work every day.
You're kidding me. Manaka, you don't have any skills to make so much money by working remotely. Are you looking down on me just because I'm unemployed?
Why would you even say that?
If you don't want me to say these things, I need you to give me some allowance.
Huh? Look, you need to stop talking to me like that.
Like what? I mean, you do have a job that you get to work remotely, right? I'm sure you could afford to pay for my living expenses.
I'm not talking about the amount of money.
I see. I'll be talking to my mom about this then. You don't want my mom to be upset with you, right?
Okay, fine. I'll give you some allowance, but please don't disturb me while I'm working.
Okay, thank you so much.
What's wrong with her? My in-laws ultimately started to take advantage of me and came to ask for money every time they wanted something. They had a lot of luxury items in their rooms. I told myself that I'd rather be taking this route than having them disturb me during work, but something happened that made me decide that I couldn't take this anymore. That day, I went to a cafe to work, and it happened when I got back home at my in-laws. I'm home! Oh, Manaka, welcome home. I ordered dinner for us, so you should eat before the food gets cold.
Mom, this is so delicious. I love delivered food.
Thank you very much. Wait, what's going on?
Why do you ask? We had some food delivered.
I think I ordered too much. How did you guys pay for this?
Huh? We borrowed your credit card to place this order.
Hold on a second. What did you just say?
I said that we pulled out your credit card and paid for this order.
What? Why would you do that?
What do you mean, why? You've always been giving us money. What's the big deal? Why are you mad?
That's right. Why are you mad? Of course I'd be mad. You used my money without even asking.
I don't get it. Aren't we family? I don't deserve to be spoken to like that.
Are you telling me that you're not sorry to do this at all?
Of course not. You have a job, Manaka. You could afford this, right?
That's right. I can't have you whining about something so small. That's not the point. Besides, if you're going to talk about work, why don't you find a job, Lisa?
Huh? How dare you talk to me like that? If that's what you're going to say, why don't you leave this house?
Oh yeah? If that's what you're going to say, I'll be more than happy to leave this house. Why are you so mad? I'm sure Makoto will be sad if he finds out about this. I wonder who's the one who's going to end up getting sad. You're going to regret making me mad.
You can't threaten us like that. Now, please leave this house.
I will without having you tell me to. You're going to regret this. I hope you're ready for this. I packed up my belongings and left my in-laws before the day was over. You better look at where you're standing. I'm going to give you the worst revenge ever. As I swore to myself, I decided to call Makoto to tell him what happened. Hello, Makoto. There's something I just can't forgive, and I need you to help me. I told Makoto everything that happened while I was at my in-laws, and told him about a plan that I came up with.
I got it. I'll be back in the country as soon as I can. I'm so sorry to make you go through all that. It's going to be the two of us. Just you and me from now on, okay?
A month later, we found a new place to live in Tokyo. After we were done moving in, Lisa and her mother called Makoto after realizing the severity of what they had done. Hello, Makoto? I need you to explain what's going on.
That's right, Makoto. This is ridiculous. Is it really true that you sold our house?
Some vendors came to our house, and we've been evicted from our house. What is happening? Did that woman make you do this?
I know it was her. I hate that woman. Makoto, I need you to wake up. We're a family. You can't make that lady fool you like this. Please come back to us.
You're the one who needs a wake-up call, you idiots! Do you even realize who supported your living all this time? Whom you should be grateful that you're even alive right now? Monica saved your life, and I can't believe you treated her like this. Mom, you too. Monica saved your daughter's life, and you treated her as a source of income. You kicked her out when she talked back to you. You're terrible. I don't even want anyone to think that I'm your family. Moving forward, I'm disowning both of you.
What?
No, you can't do that. Look, I'll apologize.
Shut up. I'm not the one you should be apologizing to. If you're really sorry, you better return all the money that you made Monica pay you. And you need to get on the ground and apologize to her. I guess you can't do that because you don't have any cash on hand. We're gonna hire a lawyer and make sure we make things right with you guys.
You're kidding, right?
I'm also selling a house, and I'm not changing my mind. I bought that house for you because I always appreciate you for raising me to this date, and I never thought I'd end up selling it for something like this. You're ridiculous. Don't ever talk to us again. If you're gonna be persistent, I'm going to be calling the police on you. Bye now.
Makoto, thank you so much. You said everything that I've ever wanted to say to them.
Yup. Now that we don't have anyone getting in our way, the two of us will live happily from now on.
The house that my in-laws used to live in had been officially sold. They lost their house, so they've been staying around at their relative's place while they're looking for a new house as they worked hard to support their living. We're going to make sure they pay me back the money they took from me through my lawyer, so they're probably not going to move into their new house in the near future. They deserve this outcome. As for us, we opened a new chapter of our married life after we settled into our new house. The two of us will live peacefully without having anyone get in our way.